Good evening, everyone. Good Sunday evening. This is meteorologist Joe Shaka with your tropical update. I guess I could say next generation meteorologist, but anyway, meteorologist Joe Shaka here with the tropical update for Sunday, July 10th, 2022. And we have quite a bit going on. Even though it may look quiet now, there are things to be looking at. So we'll start off, as always, with the Madden Julian oscillation from the European and the GFS ensembles. Always a good place to start thinking globally to forecast locally. So here we are. We talked about this a couple days ago, the MJO in these phases of 4 and 5. And as we go towards the middle and the end of the month, you can see it crossing through the null phase. And then as we wrap up the month of July and begin the month of August, and maybe we'll talk about this in a video this upcoming week with the weeklies that come in tomorrow night and the weeklies that were in on Thursday night, suggest the MJO coming into phases 8, 1, 2, and 3 for the month of August, which is a hyperactive phase for the Atlantic Basin. So we could really have some activity as you go into the month of August. But again, through the next couple of days, you can see where we are with the MJO in the null phase or leaning close to phase 4 and 5. And you can see the GFS through the 24th of the month showing the same kind of deal there. Now, phase 4 and 5, my idea last week of this feature with this trough split, being off the East Coast. Well, and this is what happens now. However, the MJO is not entirely, totally everything that could go on. So what's going to happen is we're going to get a trough split, piece back southwest. The ridge comes over the top. But however, given it is pretty much 88 to 90 degree water in the northeast Gulf of Mexico, and again, I don't think the MJO is going to fully be driving the bus here. Again, you saw in those last two diagrams, the MJO is barely in phase 4 and 5. So this is probably not going to be as relevant for this particular case. But however, the water being very, very warm in the northeast Gulf of Mexico, which you can see here on the anomaly, several degrees Celsius, 3 to 4 degrees Celsius above normal in here would certainly be enough to get the job done. And you can see the upper ocean heat content looks like this. So very high values here in the northeast Gulf of Mexico. Actual ocean temperatures, which is what I really want to get to, you can see here pretty much 30 to 32 C, which is 86 to 89 Fahrenheit, maybe even a few isolated 90-degree readings on some buoys out there. So very, very warm water. And again, several degrees Celsius above normal. So that's going to be a pretty interesting situation. So here's the upward motion pattern from the JMA. You can actually see here in the northeast Gulf of Mexico some neutral motion there. And then you can see certainly the enhanced rainfall in the northeast Gulf of Mexico. And then moving off the northeast. So maybe this is possibly the 12Z operational actually gets us almost to a hurricane in the northeast Gulf of Mexico, attacking the panhandle of Florida next weekend, this upcoming weekend, early the next weekend. So in about 6 to 8 days. So that would be an interesting situation. There you can see the enhancement off the northeast like that. And again, there's that trough split with the ridge over troubled water. Here is the European ensemble probability. You can see now we're pretty much up to 80 to 90% here through Friday the 15th. And then to the 19th, you can see it comes inland, and then the spread, of course, diverges the further on time you go. And you can see with the ensemble here from the European, you can see the clustering here on the panhandle of Florida. And then you can see the modeling trying to figure out what happens with it. Does it lift out to the northeast, or does it just die out here in the southeast and be a heavy rain producer? So that is something we'll have to look for the coming days. But in the short term, definitely very well could see Tropical Storm Danielle impacting West Florida and parts of the northeast Gulf of Mexico in about a week or so, and then we'll see what happens after that. You can see some of the other activity the model is seeing elsewhere in the Atlantic Basin by day 10. Here's what the GFS looks like, and you can see the same kind of thing with the signal there in the northeast Gulf of Mexico. And finally, the precipitation anomalies from last Thursday, the 7th, you can see actually did a pretty good job hinting this thread out. So that was well telegraphed by the weeklies. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.